What's up, guys? I hope everyone's staying warm out there and having a good day. Anyway, we're looking at the PortKeys HS7 7-inch Field Monitor. Now, the HS7 has a bright 700 nit screen with a resolution of 1920 by 1200, which makes it very easy to see even in very bright conditions. The monitor accepts a wide range of voltage from 7 to 24 volts DC. So there's two ways to power the monitor. They include this mini XLR, which is nice because it plugs in and it won't pull out unless you push on that button, but it's converted to a P-tap connection. So unless you have a wall adapter that you can convert that, the other way is to use the NP-F batteries, which come in different sizes, and it's nice because this takes two batteries and you can hot swap the batteries without turning off the monitor. The monitor has many mounting options with 1/4-20 threads on the top, bottom, and both sides. So as for inputs, you have SDI in and SDI out. You also have HDMI in and HDMI out. There's also a USB port, so you can update the firmware. The monitor does not have speakers, but it does have a headphone port, and that way you can plug in there and monitor your audio. Now, on top of the monitor, you'll find a power switch, and next to that, 4 function buttons labeled F1, F2, F3, and F4. Now, these buttons are used as shortcut buttons, so you can set them to whatever function you'd like, and this monitor has a ton of functions. Some of the functions can also be customized. Let's take zooming, for example. I can do ×2 zoom, ×2.5, ×3, and I can even select where on the screen I'd like it to zoom in at. Also, there's peaking. You can change the intensity and also the color of the peaking, for instance, blue to red. So on the top right of the screen, you have the input button and then a exit button and then a menu wheel that also works as a button if you press it in. The menu wheel will also adjust your volume. So if you want to adjust your volume, you can use that to turn the volume up or down. And then when you press in on it is when you'll pull up the settings of the actual monitor, and then you use the wheel to scroll through your different options. The screen itself is super sharp and has a contrast ratio of 1200:1. It does support 24, 30, 50, and 60 Hertz, but one thing I did find is that when you switch in camera to the different frequencies is you'll have to power off the monitor, otherwise it displays a weird color. It just doesn't display the monitor like it should. So overall, I really like the monitor. Even though it's quite bright, I still wish they would have some way incorporated a sunshade. One thing I did realize also is that it does get warm while it's being used. It doesn't affect the performance at all. If you look on the back here, there's even a piece of carbon fiber that's covering up where it used to say bright monitor or bright field monitor. There's some specs under there. So that's just to add some protection. Another thing is that when you do leave the batteries in on this one and turn it off and go put it away and you take it back out later, the batteries won't be dead. I do have some monitors that drain the batteries when you're not using the monitor. This one does not do that. So there you go, the PortKeys HS7. You might find this under different names as well, like the 7HS or the S7H, but it's a very nice monitor. I would definitely recommend it. I'll put a link in the description. That's it. Thanks for watching.